Hello, hello, hello. Game? Hello, game? I thought it was working, it's not working. I'm gonna have to restart it. There we go. Alright. Let's adjust the volume here a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that helps. This thing is quite loud on my end. Alright. Welcome to a reintroduction of our second chapter in the Quest for Glory series. Yesterday I started playing the EGA version of Quest for Glory 2, and it was very annoying to me. And then I discovered that there was actually a VGA remake done quite a few years ago, in 2008, I believe. So almost 20 years ago. Yeah, and it's pretty. I fiddled with it a little bit. I did a little bit of a test run to make sure it's actually streaming okay, and yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty faithful to the original with a few additions. So let's just go through the introduction, and we'll get to the game and start importing our hero from there. Remember, last time we were flying on a flying carpet with our friends from Spielberg, the two katas and the trader Abdul. There we are, flying on the carpet, as you do, next to a giant green giant. Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. Hey, Soundo. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm late. No, you're not late, I just started. Wait, we're still flying on our way to Shapir. Skogin watching Light. When is Light not doing something? I was about to say when he's sleeping, but he's never sleeping, so you know. It's not So this is a... It's not an official remake of the game, but it was done with permission from the right holders. As far as I know, the original creators are not involved in it, so it's basically a fan-made... That was the Enterprise. It went too fast for me to see which one. I think that was one of the later original series ones. Wasn't it? No. Then the sales had the TNG, red and green, red and blue colors. It doesn't stream it. Does he do hot tub streams? Guaranteed the best in town. No, get the money back. How's about a nice... Wait, what is that up there? And we are landing. Hope you enjoyed your flight. No, that costume just will not do. Okay, immediately changing our style. Now you look like a hero, Shapir style. Look at that smile. I'll give him 100,000 points for that. For the hot tub or for the sleep stream? For the shower stream. Alright, let's import our hero. I went and leveled up our thief as high as possible. See, all of our stats are all the way up. I even got a few extra, a lot of cash by playing the knives game in the Thieves Guild in Spielberg. Okay, we can add some points here. Do I want to add points to... You know what, let's add some points to parry, why not? And let's add... You know what? No, I don't want parry. Forget about that. We're committing to the thief, even though we're a hybrid character. We do not parry. We only dodge. Yeah, let's get to it. Quest for Glory offers multiple conversation and alleyway systems to the player. Yeah. We're going to go with the point-and-click interface because that's a lot nicer than having to watch me type all day. And we're going to keep the classic alleyway layout. Because I've tried both and the classic is, I think, better. How dare you rob us of the entertainment of grind? Is it not amazing how quickly we have set up this inn? The Kata's Tale is already the center of Shapir's entertainment. Where else can you watch Shima dance? You know you will always have a place to stay and find food to eat in Shapir, Shamin. Shima and I cannot thank you enough for helping us recover our stolen treasure. It is good to be back home, even though I have had troubling news. My old friend Arus Adin, the Emir of Razir, is missing. He was a good man, but not as wise as I. Ah, but you have not even seen our beautiful Shapir, and already I speak of problems. You need to go out, explore and discover why this is indeed a land of enchantment. It doesn't stream enough for the grind. The grind is boring. It's really, it's just you sitting there just... You know what? I'm not even clicking. I had a macro program to do the clicking for me. I just put the mouse on the thing, clicked the button, and it just clicked and clicked and clicked, and I went and made some tea. That's grinding. All right. Let's see. I have to get back on your fist before you can look at yourself. Okay. Okay, I did get a lot of money. We have 650 golden coins, which is going to be translated to a lot of dinars. Because I went to Spielberg and just at the Thieves Guild and just played knives and kept betting. Hold on, let's ban some. Get out the old ban hammer. There we go. Patreon content. Grinding. Right, I need to remember, in this game, it's very important to be polite to people. It's part of your stats. So, let's greet. Good day, my fine friend. I trust you are finding your stay in Shapir interesting. There is always so much to see and do here. Okay. Tell me about yourself, Abdullah. I am Abdullah Duo. It is an old family name. Do you have any daily news? I have heard that Razir has become a grim and unpleasant place to be, now that my good friend Arus is no longer the Emir. Do you have any rumors? I have heard that in Razir they now forbid people to speak to one another. How can one live in such a way? I mean, if you're an introvert, that sounds amazing. You mean people are forbidden from speaking to me and I'm forbidden from speaking to them? Sounds amazing. Shapir. The land of Shapir may be plagued with elementals and the jinns, but this city will ever stand as long as there are heroes such as yourself. We already talked about the inn, didn't we? A place to relax, to talk to friends, to eat and drink, to watch entertainment. What a better place to be. How about the food? Shima's cooking is fantastic, and her tea is heavenly. Truly, the Kata are friends beyond measure. Tell me about the bazaar. Why, every plazas of our city are a thriving marketplace. Do you have a thieves guild? Thieves guild? What need have you for thieves? There is no such guild in this fair city. Good, because I'm not a thief at all. So what was he saying about Jinn? Jinn are magical beings, huge monstrous creatures of power, capable of tearing a man limb from limb, although I have never personally experienced this. Tell me about the kata. Kata make great neighbors and friends, and Shamin and Shima are the finest of katas. Tell me about Shamin. Like a cat, Shamin lands upon his paws wherever he goes. This inn is the oasis of culture for Shapir. What about Shima? Ah, the enchanting Shima. Her dance must be seen to be savored. Okay. Tell me about the desert. The desert is full of perils for the unwary, and only brave men or fools dare go there. I used to travel through the desert often. Tell me about the monsters. I have fought many monsters in my travel through the desert. That's not very helpful. Tell me about that Razir place. Razir and Shapir were sister cities separated by the sands of the desert. Now it is said that the fountain of Razir runs no more, and that the city's soul has shriveled like a grape in the sun. Tell me about your friend the Emir. Arus was the kindest of men, quick to hug you and call you brother, but I must admit that he was not very brave. Okay, I see. Arus. He was a generous and friendly man, and Razir was a place worth living. Now Arus is lost, his brother sits on his throne, and Razir stagnates. Okay, tell me about Spielberg. If you had not returned to our stolen carpet and treasures, I would still be sitting there, wasting away to a mere shadow of myself. Tell me about this carpet, where did you even get it? I have given the carpet to the Sultan, and in return he has made me wealthy beyond even my dreams. Okay. Tell me about the treasure. There is no greater treasure than friendship. That is true. Tell me about the brigands. If I had not fought off so many in the battle of Spielberg Pass, perhaps you would not have made it through the brigand lair, my friend. Okay. Enough already. Let's say our goodbyes. Enjoy the sights of Shapir, O hero. Let's go talk to Shamin here, our good friend. No, we need to greet. Great. We are most honored by your presence at our inn, hero of Spielberg. Tell me about yourself. Shamin, in the tongue of my kindred, means he of the lion. Do you have any news? Much happens in Shapir. What would you have me tell you about, hero friend? Have any rumors? I have heard that the armies the Sultan sent to Razir were destroyed by a great wind. Okay, so the Sultan did try to save the other city, but apparently that failed. Tell me about Shapir. This city is but an island of beauty amidst the shifting sands and timeless mountains. Tell me about your inn. This is truly what an inn should be, the center of all. With Shima to dance and the poet Omar to entertain, there will always be something of interest here. Tell me about Shima. There is none in all Shapir to compare to my beautiful and wondrous mate. Is she dancing? When Shima dances, fires awaken, at least for Kata and other people who are interested in dancing furry animals. Tell me about Omar. Poetry is revered in this land. The words of the poet Omar speak both to the heart and to the mind. Okay, tell me about the bazaar. In the plaza of the fountain and other plazas, the Kata merchants sell their shops. What about the merchants? Kata are fine sellers of many things, for they know the true value of wealth. Let me guess, it is friendship. To be truly wealthy, you must learn what it is to be content. Okay. So it's not friendship. Tell me about the Kata. We are little people and few, but like grains of sands, we will always belong to the desert. Tell me about Razir. That city used to be but a mirror to Shapir. Now it is said that it is a foreshadow of what is to come. Foreshadow? It is not good to speak of evil, but there is much of it in Razir. Okay, foreshadowing. Tell me about Spielberg. We journeyed to Spielberg to bring back a hero. Me! Okay. Enough already. Wait, no, we need to say our goodbyes. Farewell, hero. Let's look at our stats. Yeah, we're good. It's pretty much that. Let's look at our inventory. We got still got our 14 daggers that we bought in Spielberg. We got a water skin, which we're going to need for traveling in the desert. We got our armor, our lockpick, our thieves toolkit, our thieves guild license, and some food. All right, like we did yesterday. Let's see. Same here. We need to go and get our money and exchange our money. You stranger, you just tie in a log. I got everything you need right here. You need a map, I got a map. You need a compass, I got a compass. You need the souvenirs of Shapir for friends and for relatives, I got the best souvenirs in town. Okay. Let's pretend we don't know that we need to change our money. You look like such a fine person. I've got a deal for you. Special today only. I sell you a genuine made in Japan glow-in-the-dark turban, which says my father went to Shapir and all he brought me was, but maybe you got no kids. Then what you want is what I got right here. Shapir in a bottle. You shake it and you see Shapir in a sandstone. I sell it just for you for only twice what it's worth. First, let's greet. Hey boss, you are come to the right place here. My name here is Alichika, and you find yourself in the finest souvenir stand in all Shapir. Okay, let's ask about your name. My name is Alichika. Okay. Do you have any news? You gonna ask me questions or are you gonna buy and I sell? I don't make a living off of the answers. How about some rumors? I heard that there was a stranger in town who asks a lot of questions. Where? So you do like being a merchant? I sell you what you need. What more can you want? Tell me about your map. How you think you're going to find yourself with no map? I sell you one chip, only 100 centimes. Special edition today. Says you are here with a bigger X. Tell me about your compass. With a compass, you always know which way you're going. How many people you meet know that? How many people you meet know that? I give you a compass. It only costs 100 centimes. Tell me about your stand. This is finest souvenir stand in town. I personally guarantee it. This is also only souvenir stand in town. Tell me about your souvenirs. You need the souvenirs, I got them. How about a pair of glow-in-the-dark socks of Shapir? This is a way knows your feet at night. What's the price of everything? Okay, we asked that. Tell me about Shapir. This is a nicer town, a nicer land. Tell me about the inn. You need my map to find it. No, I don't. It's right there. I just came from there. Tell me about the fountain. The way to the fountain, take a road Junub Tarik. Keep going until you get wet. Then you find the fountain. Okay. Tell me about the desert. Isn't that where you take a ice cream and put a whipped cream and fudge on the top? No, that's dessert. Tell me about Razir. I understand the sightseeing business is not too good there. Okay. It's what was it? Make a purchase? Wait a minute, what do you think I am? A money changer? Your money, it's no good. You need to go to this change to the dinner to centimes before you can buy something. Can I ask... how do I get directions to the money changer? Oh, here you go. Shapir, money changer. You want to find the money changers, right? No problem, boss. Well, you go north until you see a way to go left, and you take the way. Now you go until you see a way to go right, and you take that way. You go until you can see a way to go right, and you go to the right. And then you go until you can go to the right again, and that's the right away. Go that way until you can turn right. Go right until you come to a place where you can go right again. Turn left, follow the road, and you can no can miss it. Okay. I have to admit, I don't know. I'm not writing this down because I already did this so many times testing this game, so I kind of remember how to do this. So we're good. Ugh. Let's do save though. Shapir. Also, this does have a. What's the matter? You don't like a deal when you sit? No, I don't have money, you moron. You just told me how to get to the money changer. Yes, they changed the whole system here with the alleyways, so it's a little more open, a little less claustrophobic. Also, you get the names of the streets when you stand next to them. So now you have to go left here. You basically continue until we reach Dinner Street. Also, if you can see in the sky, you also see, based on your direction, kind of gives you a better idea of which direction you are facing. If you see the palace, then you are looking towards the east. If you see there's houses and stuff in the mountains, you're looking towards the north. Also, they decorated this place kind of nicely. So all of these alleys are not exactly identical. And they did a pretty good job in this game. Alrighty. Yeah, we can continue until we are at the right turn somewhere. I think this is it. No, this is Tariq of Kataz. Wait, is it? Hold on. I do have the map from the manual. Yes, this is the place we need to go. Yes, Tariq of Kataz. This is the streets of the Kataz. This is where they go to learn from the great book of Protoss bullshit. I don't think this is the one we need. Oh, actually, I think that was the turn that we needed. It's okay, it's okay. We'll find our way, don't worry about it. Yes, going east, see, when you go to the east, you see the palace in the background. And somewhere we need Dinar's where's the picture? Oh, yes, we need to continue on Kitanar all the way to the end. It's a sublime sign, finely designed with care and time. Is this an actual shop or something? No one hears you knocking. Listen at door. Someone is whistling a familiar tune in an odd key behind this door. Okay. Just checking. Thought that might be a shop or something. But it isn't. Oh, I like this plant. There we go, Dinar Tariq. Need to go to the right. Continue over there. All the way. It's another empty shop. And here, need to continue on Dinar Tariq. Almost there. We're almost there. Almost. I think, yes, well, it should be. I forgot how long this is. There's another turn, and there's another turn. And I think this is it. There we go. So, we have a stranger to our fair land. Welcome, traveler from afar. Come closer, that you might find all that you seek here. I am Dinarzad, changer of money for Shapir. Would you like to exchange something with me? Yes, I would. Alright, be polite. Let's greet. Greet! Hello, handsome. I love a man who knows how to properly address a woman. There we go. Can go straight to kissing? No, not let's flirt a little first. Tell me about your name. My name is Dinarzad, which means child of gold coins. You're a money changer. I am always pleased to exchange money for strangers. I deal in money. I will be only too happy to exchange your old, worn-out foreign money for money which is a bit more practical around here. Exchange! I will gladly trade your foreign money for dinars and centimes. I always enjoy helping others and I give the best rate around. Tell me about dinars. Dinars are the gold coins of Shapir. What about centimes? Centimes are the brass coins that are used everywhere around here. Okay. Don't want to elaborate about their weight between them. Do you have any news? Ask of me what you will and I shall answer what I can. Any rumors? There is a rumor to the effect that I am very fond of strangers. I have noticed that in our conversation. I'm picking up what you are putting down, if you know what I mean. Tell me about the caravans. There is a caravan traveling to Razir nearly every month, I believe. Okay, tell me about Shapir. Shapir is a very safe and orderly place under the watch of our Sultan. It can be very dangerous for those who break the law and get caught. Money changes? Okay, we asked about that. Tell me about the fountain? The fountain plaza is to the east of here. Follow the street eastward whenever you can. Tell me about the inn. The inn is to the southeast of here. But you will have to take the roundabout route to get there. Okay. Do you know anything about Razir? Razir was once a place where anyone with some brains and skills could make some quick cash. Now that things have changed under the new emir, only those who toady to the authorities can get ahead. Ferrari is an excellent example of that type of person. Only too willing to kiss and tell. Tell me about this Ferrari. Do not trust him in Razir unless you are a thief. Even then, watch your backside. Hold on, I think this is noteworthy. For Razir, don't trust Ferrari. Okay. Tell me about the Emir. The old Emir of Razir was a fool, and fools are easy to deal with. But from all I hear, whoever controls Razir now is far from a fool. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, so you just left to exchange some coins. Let's risk it and make the thief sign. Make the thief sign. You place your thumb upon your nose and the hand held perpendicular to the face and the fingers outspread. Like this? Oh, like this. Then you wiggle your fingers while focusing your eyes on the thumb, like this, and patting your belly with the other hand, like so. Apparently that's the thief sign. We don't show any of that here in order not to embarrass those people with tender sensibilities. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I break Twitch TOS by doing this? So, you are a jackal among the goats then. I am very fond of those of the profession. This could be the start of a beautiful relationship. Nice. Come back tomorrow evening or so if you are interested in doing for me a little favor. It could be to our mutual benefit. Yes. And do come fully equipped. No one of your profession should travel without the proper tools and a little oil to make the insertion easier. Take it easy, lady. Now can I kiss her? She coyly evades your kiss. Okay. My wife. Okay, let's change some coins. Now, as you know, we need to do this 50 coins at a time. Here you are. I just love intimate exchanges like this. Because this is how you get the best exchange rate for your gold. She's still going to take 10% of our what's it? Our take here as a tax, but this way we pay the least amount of taxes. Maybe this is teaching you something. Don't make a lot of money very fast. Just make little bits of money. Then this is where you pay the least amount of taxes. Okay, there we go. Exchange all of our money. 585 golden dinars. We are filthy rich. This is most of our weight is our gold. 2,345. Oh, it's about, yeah, it's about half our weight is in gold. Drip economy, yes indeed. Okay, let's see if we can switch to the gods. He's a man of few words. Actually, he's a man of no words. Okay, let's say our goodbye. Ah, man, always coming and going coming, and always too soon. She's a lively one, that one. Okay, oh wait, let's Shapir. Okay, day two evening. Talk to Dinar Zad for thief work. Thief work. Okay, you wrote that down. Mother and I were looking for a non-existent animal rescue place. A man in the village said he lived 75 years there. Never heard of it. Okay. Who told you about this rescue place that does not exist? Okay, can we walk a little? Why is game speed so slow? Okay, I am going to reduce the skill. Let's not forget that. Because I tried combat in this game, and boy, is it difficult. Even with like on medium difficulty, it is. Woo! Enemies are so bullet spongy. It came to me in a dream. Silly clowns. Yes, I have silly clowns turned on. Silly clowns are on. We should probably see one soon enough. They travel these streets, those silly clowns. Silly clowns are just the names for Easter eggs in this game. Do the silly clowns pay taxes? I'm not sure. I did not ask. They're not big on conversation, the clowns here. They just sort of cross the street while you're standing there, and they make a lot of noise. No, I think we need to continue on this one, question mark. We are at Dinar Tariq and Kital Darb. Yes, we need to continue this and then take a right and then a left to get back to the fountain square. Look at this, I have the head of a demon. Purple pens in Damascus. We're not in Damascus, we are in Shapir. No, we need a left, not a right. No, we need a right and then a left. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yes, we're going east towards the palace there. No, we need the second left, not the first left. It's okay, pretty soon we will have our map and this will all be a lot easier. And this should lead us to the fountain, yay! Okay. We still don't have any money, so we can't buy anything. So let's stay away from the spam messages. And we need to go south there. Oh, actually, we do have money. We've changed the money. Okay, I wanted the map. The map is the one, the thing we don't have yet. The money is what we do have. You hear a strange noise approaching. Strange noise seems to be coming closer. That strange man bears a striking resemblance to some of the other odd characters you've met around this city. See, that was one of the silly clowns. I forgot to try and talk to him. Hey you, I got just the thing. A kitchen with a real Shapir brass centime on the end only costa you 1 dinar. Which merchant are you trying to talk to? The one I'm standing in front of. Great! Hey boss, you come to the right place here. My name is Ali Chica. Yes, we did that. Make a purchase. Sand dome. I don't want that. Okay, we need a map. 10 dinars? No. Okay, let's see if we can haggle here. Alright, you drive a hard bargain. I give you this and you give me 29 centimes. No, 80. Alright, you drive a hard bargain. I give you this and you give 29. No. Let's go 84. Let me see if I got one. Okay. Are these those walkable cities I hear about in Scandinavia? Yes, indeed. There you go, boss. But not regret this. I guarantee the best in town and you're gonna get my money back. Let's purchase the compass. And I'm going to go down to 80 centimes. Let me see if I got one. Walks up to someone, proceeds to talk to someone on the other side of the room. I know some people like that. There you go, boss. You're gonna regret this. Okay, we have a compass. I think we need to control H brings up a compass. Control R brings up a map. Look at that. This is us. This is the money changer. So we just now walked all the way here. And all the way there. Got the money and then walked all the way here. Whoop. There is this game offers a simplified version of this where like all the streets are like just straight streets between these places, but I didn't like it. It was too simplistic. Once you get the map, navigating this city is not as bad as it seems at first. It's just the little bit of the beginning. They put the money changer in like a really crappy place. Like, I don't know if they could have chosen a more remote location to bring you to on all of this map. It's a very odd choice. Like, almost anywhere else in the city is easier to get to than this location. Did you design this city? No, I did not. Don't. How dare you? I'm a professional. My walkable cities are nice to be in. Wait, I wanted to say goodbye. I want to be... Oh, never mind. Okay, hello. Flowers of beauty, flowers of fragrances, most wonderful flowers to bring cheer to your day. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. Can we make a purchase? 10. Let's argue a little bit. Give me two bunches of flowers. You are most skilled at bargaining. They shall be but 9 centimes. How about 8 centimes? I hope these flowers will bring you happiness. Yay! Now we have flowers. Flowers seem to wilt quickly in the desert heat. You are carrying 2. So better find someone to give those to. Okay, still got cash. Okay, sorry. Okay, getting crowded here. I mean, like cities with ramps at every turn. Excuse me, I was here first. The snake took a wrong turn one day and wound up listening to a kata who likes to think he's Benny Goodman. Who the fuck is Benny Goodman? You see a kata musician playing some sort of musical instrument and charming a dangerous-looking snake. There are some brass coins thrown into his bowl. All right, let's be polite here. The musician nods and smiles while he plays. Which merchant are you talking to? Oh, this one, the one I'm standing next. Lady, okay. This one. This one. The musician seems to be busy. Okay, so he's not even talking to me. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Let's go to the... ما فهمت. Okay, just in my face. Let's go to the other fountains, the other plazas. See if we can buy something there. Benjamin David Goodman, 1909 till 1986. He was an American clarinetist and band leader known as the King of Swing. His orchestra did phenomenally well commercially. Okay, nice to know. It's a bit of a dated reference, I think. This wandering around in a desert city makes me thirsty. Scori, the local food merchant. Slory. Toshur, the local pottery merchant. This is the apothecary. Okay. The water splashes into the fountain in a most inviting way. Let's have a drink of water, shall we? The fountain water is cool and refreshing. And do I need to fill my water skin? Mostly full. Let's fill it up. You fill your water skin with cool, clear water from the fountain. Nice. Okay, let's go introduce ourselves here. We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting falafels of fresh roasted lamb. Dates stuffed with honeyed almonds to tease your tongue. It is a certainty that you will enjoy what we sell. Actually, dates stuffed with almonds sounds pretty nice. What are your names? I am Scory. I am Slory. We are life mates. What you would call husband and wife? First, let's introduce ourselves. Greetings, Hero of Spielberg. Welcome, Hero of Spielberg. Tell me about yourselves. I am Scory. I am Slory. We are life mates. What you would call husband and... Okay, we've been through this. What about your wares? We have delicious things for you to eat. Mouth-tempting... This is a roundabout conversation. What's the price? The price of the bread is 30 centimes. Saurus on a stick is 70 centimes. The price of the dates is 30 centimes. A falafel is 70 centimes. The price of the lizard jerky is 100 centimes. Tell me about your bread. The bread is first fried in olive oil. Then honey is poured upon it. It is only 30 centimes. The taste will sell itself. Honey and olive oil are way more expensive than 30 centimes. The cat speaks like they are flirting when talking about anything. Yes, indeed. Tell me about the saurus on a stick. The saurus meat is first dipped in spicy paprika. Then it is quickly cooked over the brazier there. It is an experience found nowhere but in Shabir. It is something you will never forget. This will cost but 70 centimes. Surely but a small amount for such a treat. Tell me about your dates. Our fresh dates are stuffed with the finest of almonds, carefully roasted over the brazier, and then glazed in honey. We personally stuff the dates ourselves. We are very fastidious when working, and you will find no cat hairs in the dates. I didn't even think of that. For 2 handfuls, you need to pay only 30 centimes. You cannot find a better treat in all the bazaar. Tell me about your falafel. Falafel is pita bread stuffed with spicy roasted lamb, a hearty meal. You will find it most filling. The price is but 70 centimes for such delicacy. It is cheap at any price. Tell me about your jerky. Our lizard jerky rations are very cheap, but delicious. They travel very well. Surely an adventurer gets hungry at times. You can get 5 meals for just 100 centimes. You'll never need be hungry again. The jerky is prepared with only the finest, most succulent, rock-flattened lizard. Did you flatten the lizard with rocks? You just send her with a bunch of rocks and just flattening lizards. This is just a lizard flattening workshop. Our special blend of preservatives lets the rich, full-bodied lizard flavor come through. I don't know if that sounds like an advertisement. Okay, let's buy some food. Dates, bread, dates, falafel. No, we want the jerky. That was on a stick. 5 lizard jerky rations. Okay, so this one for 5. Okay, so each one is 5. Let's haggle a little bit because this is the place to haggle. I give you 78 centimes. Since you speak so convincingly, then it will cost you a mere 99 centimes. No, it is not right that such a speech be rewarded so little. It should be 44 centimes. 44 centimes. Do you simply wish to give away our food? 94 centimes. 90 centimes for such a hero. Very well. For you, we shall make a special price. It will cost you 90 centimes instead of the normal price. About 80 centimes. Humble apologies, Effendi, but 88 centimes is my final offer to you. Okay, I'll take the 88. May you be much the better for it. May your feet lead you to warm sands. May it please you well. No, I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye, hero. Farewell, hero. Am I getting any points for all this politeness? I hope I am. I'm getting... Okay, our communication is improving a little bit. That's good. It's good to hear people are so passionate about their work. Yes. It is nice. Oh sure, the local pottery merchant. I don't need any pottery right now. Let's go to the apothecary. We need some healing items and stuff. The apothecary shop is aflame with reds, yellows, and oranges, and smoky incense fills the air. The druggist is busy creating pills and powders. The druggist seems to keep busy at his trade. Ah, I did not notice you come in. This is the apothecary, where one can buy many wondrous pills and oils. I am Harik. If you need something, just let me know. Greetings. Welcome. How may I be of service? Tell me about your name. I am Harik Atar, which in your tongue means fire druggist. I was well named. Do you have any news? What is it you wish to know? About rumors? I have been told that the teeth of a dragon are very useful for components, but I have never been fortunate enough to find any. Tell me about Shapir. This city and land are the very heart of the world. Tell me about the inn. The inn, I think, is in a plaza to the south of here. What about the fountain? The fountain is the source of water for the city. Tell me about your apothecary shop. This is the apothecary, where one can buy many wondrous pills. I am Harik. If you need something, just let me know. Tell me about your pills. I have the following pills for sale. Vigor pills for 500 centimes. Ooh. Healing pills for 10 dinars. Poison cure pills for 12 dinars. Mana pills for 15 dinars. That's expensive. That is. Take one pill with water and get plenty of rest. I hope I get a bunch of them for each one. Tell me about the vigor pills. Vigor pills aid iron poor blood, restore vital minerals used up in strenuous exercise, and act as quick picker-uppers in times of stress. Oh yes, it's vitamins. Tell me about your healing pills. Healing pills accelerate the normal healing of the body. A hero such as yourself will undoubtedly need a large supply. Tell me about your poison cure pills. The venom of the desert scorpions is deadly unless you take these pills before you are struck by its tail. What about your mana pills? Mana pills are very useful for those with magical abilities. They restore the magical energy used in spells. What about water? Pills tend to stick in your throat if you don't drink plenty of water. This game is making me very thirsty. I keep talking about water and drinking. Oh, do you have any oil? I sell oil for filling lamps and for quietening squeaky hinges. Quietening squeaky hinges. Bet a thief wouldn't have a use for that, right? Small container of oil costs 20 centimes. Tell me about Dinarzad, the money-changing lady. Her shop is west of us, at the end of Dinar Tariq. Okay. Tell me about the desert. The desert is a wonderful source of components for my pills. What components do you need? I am always out of scorpion venom to make poison cure pills, and ghoul claws for my experiments. I will pay 20 dinars for the tail of a scorpion and 15 dinars for the claws of a ghoul. Okay. Apothecary will pay for all claws. What was it? How much did he say? I think it was 10? 10 dinars? I'll fix it later if it's wrong. Scorpion tail. I think that was 15 dinars. No, that was 20 and 15. 20 dinars, and that was 15, I believe. You know what? Let's ask again. Dinars for Terror, dinars for the close of. See, yes, my memory actually eventually kicked in. It does work sometimes. Tell me about Scorpion Tail. The sting of the Scorpion's tail is death unless you take my poison cure pills. Unfortunately, even they will not help you if you are struck by the tail more than once. Okay. Tell me about Ghoul Claws. The ghoul is a creature of the night. The scrape of its claws chills the soul and draws the very life away from you. It takes a very agile adventurer to avoid death at its hands. What experiments you're running? I am trying to develop a pill which will protect against the effect of the claws of the ghoul. I have not been able to get many claws, for few ghouls are willing to give them to me, and few adventurers are willing to get them for me. Okay. Tell me about Razir. When the old emir was overthrown, the apothecary of Razir was taken over by the new emir. If you plan to go to Razir, it might be wise to take some extra pills just in case such things are no longer available there. Tell me about the emir. The new emir, it has been said, uses drugs of the darkest nature, the ones which poison the mind and soul. Okay. Ask him if fire is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, I'm just trying to see what that icon is. It's too small on my screen. Oh, it's a VTuber on fire. Okay, got it. I was just like, what is this? What do my old man eyes see? Oh, that's a cute dragon. Yeah, it looks like, it looks like the dragons from Bubble Bubble. You remember that game? A very old game from the early 90s, I think. Let's make a purchase here. Look for a game called Bubble Bubble. It's a co-op game with two dragons that shoot out bubbles, big bubbles, and then they can float on those bubbles and stuff. It's a like a kind of like a puzzle platformer thingy. Okay, oil. Let's try and lower you down to... let's buy 2 of these. I need one for the lamp and I need one for being a thief. So let's buy a couple. It gives you a burning glare. That is not an offer I am prepared to accept. I request that you pay 19 centimes. How about 17? Thank you for your patronage. Okay, there we go. Let's buy... poison cure pills. No, we do not pay 12. No. Okay, so it's 3 pills per one, okay. Per 8 dinars. That is not an offer I am prepared to accept. I request that you pay 11 dinars. 9. I am sorry, but I do not have time for this. If you need the item, you must pay my final asking price for 10 dinars for it. Okay, 10 dinars it is. Thank you for your patronage. There is a special money back guarantee for every pill I sell. If you die because of a pill, I will gladly refund your money. Very funny. Let's buy some figure pills. Okay, that's 500 centimes. Let's go with... 400. And let's get a couple of those. That is not an offer I'm prepared to accept. I request that you pay 498 centimes. How about for 20? That is not an offer I'm prepared to accept. I request that you pay 476. Okay, let's do 440. Thank you for your patronage. It's a special money back guarantee. Okay, thank you very much. Let's get some healing pills. No, I'm not paying 10. Let's do 7. That is not an offer I'm prepared to accept. Okay, no, let's try 8. Thank you for your patronage. And mana pills. Let's start with 11 dinars. That is not an offer I'm willing to accept, but 12. Okay, we're down to 13. Thank you for your patronage. I believe my dragon is from Webkins. Why, Bubble Bubble is the greatest co-op video game ever made over 30 years later. Bubble is still incredibly addictive. Yes. I remember playing that a lot with my brothers and my friends. Okay, we have some antidote pills, we have some healing pills, we got stuff. And we still have a fuck ton of gold left over. Got plenty of more stuff we need to buy. So let's get to it. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to trigger you. Pots for sale, earthenware pots in brightly colored glazes. I have the pot you have long sought. Sorry, I don't do pot. Let's drink while we're here. And get to the other side of the plaza. I don't do pot, I do kettle. Aha! Is Asham a plant merchant? Living plants to bring the outdoors inside, flowers alive to grow and thrive. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. What is your name? Lasham I am called, sharing the living beauty of plants is my joy. Tell me about your name. Lasham I am called, sharing the living beauty of plants is my joy. Okay. Tell me about your wares. I have flowering plants and green plants, planted in specially prepared earth and placed in pots from the potter across the way. All will brighten the room and freshen the air. Tell me about the earth. The earth the plant is in was especially suited to the type of plant. If you wish, I will gladly give you some. What's the price? The price of any small plant is 100 centimes. Okay. What? As you look at the plants over, you realize that you don't have the time or place to keep a potted plant. Yes, I was wondering, like, do we even have anything to do with that? My mom got me plants and then bugs me all the time to water the green devils. Yeah. I tried to grow my own plants. I once a couple of times didn't. God damn it! Why are people crowding on me? Kai, leave me alone. Walk around. Brass is essence of all that I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers and bottles, tea servers and cups. I have the goods of the finest workers of metal in the city. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. What is your name? I am called Tashtari, which means sunset glow. Tell me about your wares. Brass is the essence of all the... Okay, we've covered that. Tell me about your brass items. It is a mixture of copper and zinc, minerals most plentiful in this region, and is beautiful and long-lasting. It makes very fine lamps, braziers, and tea servers. Tell me about your lamps. My oil lamps will light the way through the darkest night. Surely an adventurer such as yourself would have need for such a thing. For you, Effendi, I will charge but 15 dinars. Tell me about your braziers. Braziers are mostly used for cooking or for apothecary work. You most likely have no need for them. Tell me about your tea servers. My tea servers are exquisitely wrought objects of elegance whenever you serve tea. Tell me about your bottles. Alas, I just sold my last bottle last week to a stranger named Haji. He said something about a dream of Jinn. About a dream of genie. But Haji, a dream of genie. I Dream of Genie is a sitcom from the 1960s. I believe. Haji is the name of the character, I believe, is Henry or Harry, I think. It's about an astronaut who finds a genie bottle in space. There's like a whole sitcom about it. It's a thing. Tell me about your prices. The price of the brass lamp is 15 dinars. The price of the brazier is 20 dinars. The price of the tea server is 12 dinars. Okay. Let's oh, we can only buy the lamp actually. Okay, that's alright, let's go with 12 dinars. May this lamp light your darkness. Okay, we have ourselves a lamp. The shiny brass lamp is engraved on the bottom. Aladdin Lamp Corporation. Okay. Okay, I don't need to load it up with oil, just need to have oil. Okay, let's go to the magic shop. Quit staring at me! At eyes. Okay, this is... Fair warning, this is going to be annoying. So prepare yourselves. Naraksaid, aloha or welcome to Gesundheit, Tip Kanu, and how do you do? Pleased to meet you, and I mean to please you. Welcome to my little shop of wonders. Wonder what shop it is? It's magic, of course. I am Keep On Laughing, proprietor. You must be Nubile Cows. Proud to know you, Mr. Cows. Noble cause. Yeah, noble cause. Shapir always hopes for heroes. It's sad, Dad, but if you need to climb to the sublime, you need a rope, dope. I happen to have a magic rope for sale, direct from some Hindu who did the best he can do. Okay. That's great. What's new, Blue? Tell me about yourself, Keep On. Keep On Laughing is my name. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. Keep On Laughing is my name. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. Keep On Laughing is my name. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. Okay, enough about that. Daily news. If you choose to snooze, you lose, Zoos. So don't be accused of dulling your fuse from abuse. Just get with the news. Dulling your fuse... Is dulling your fuse from abuse a euphemism? Tell me about rumors. Don't quote me, but Aziza has a waterbed and fiddles with fish. Okay. Tell me about Shapir. Shapir is a city, small and quaint and pretty. Shapir is a land, large and great and grand. Tell me about your magic shop. Flip clop to the magic shop to see the owner flip his flop. I sell spells, can't you tell? Tell me about your spells. I'm a little low on spells in stock, but I do have scrolls of detect magic for a negligible 10 dinars, trigger for only 15, force bolt for a measly 20, levitate for a mere 30 dinars, and Erasmus Razzle Dazzle for a paltry 25 dinars. Tell me about force bolt. If you have a need for nudging or for nudging or a bent for bouncing, this spell is swell. It can punch, it can push, it can even beat around the bush. All this for a mere 20 dinars. Okay. Dazzle. A shining example of a scintillating spell. It brings a tear to the eyes of the other guys who spy it. Detect. Detect will select what you suspect but can't inspect. Ugh. Expect the effect to wreck the protection. Expect the effect to wreck the protection by creating a defect in its perfect reflection. God damn. Levitate. It's got its ups and downs, but if you need a lift, this will get your feet up off the ground. I like that one. It's got its ups and downs. Get it? Levitate? Aha. Flame dart. Too hot to handle. The force bolts my candle. Tell me about fetch. Fetch out of stock on that one, although I use it myself. It's okay, I have it. Tell me about zap. Zaps for saps. Force is the source. Besides, I don't carry that one. Tell me about reversal. Turnabout's fair play, that's what I always say, but the last time I saw a reversal was, well, I don't give out my age and neither does anyone else. Okay, so it doesn't tell me where a reversal is. Rope. If you are inclined to climb, a magic rope can give you hope. To make it rise, close your eyes, raise your arms high and watch it fly. If the time is right, you're in the plight. You can get it across if you give it a toss. Burma shave. What does Burma shave mean even? It's a good tool, fool, but remember the rule. The magic can't last, and on your last cast it'll go fast. So don't waste it or you might find yourself hanging in the air with nothing there. We have a special on magic ropes this year. It actually costs 15,500 centimes. For limited time only though, it's only 125 dinar. So do you wanna scope a rope, Miss Anthrop? Well, glasses. Oh, those old things, I could never get them to work correctly. But then again, I've never worn them. Tell me about magic. Magic everywhere. Find it at Aziza's lair. Magic, wait a bit. Find it in the soul of wheat. Magic in the stars. The astrologer can see that far. Magic, where did it begin? Go and ask the mighty Jinn. Magic, where did it stop? Look around my magic shop. Tell me about the fountain. The center of the city, witty. The water for the town, clown. Tell me about that Aziza lady. Auntie Azizi lives off the east end of Shmali Tariq. Mind your P's and Q's when you are there, or she might send you you know where. Aziza lives on the east side of Shmali Tariq. Have any rumors? Don't quote me, but Aziza has a water. Oh, we went through that. Come on, Aziza on the east end of Shmali. Okay. Tell me about wit. If you want to be witty, then search in the city. The nitty-gritty to this ditty. You need magic to find it. 'Twas designed by committee. Need magic to find wheat. Wheat is the Wizard Institute of Technology. That's Erasmus told us to find it here in the previous game. Tell me about Dinarzad. There was a money changer and her name was Dinarzad. It's understood that she was good and very, very bad. You can find her at the end of Dinar Tariq, my lad. Yeah, she's very bad. She's one of the thieves. Tell me about the astrologer. Do not hurry, do not wait. The astrologer will tell your fate. He is not near, he is not far. He is at the end of Tariq of stars. Astrologer is at the end of Tariq of stars. Okay. Rhyming for a full paragraph should be illegal. Making me read this should be illegal. I wish I had this swimsuit gun as I'm walking down the road. You would have the most disturbing look on your face if you hear this walking down the road, don't it? You'd be locked up. Tell me about the inn. The Kata's trail into the Kata's tail inn, he says chattily as he goes from the feline to the ridiculous. What? Tell me about the Kata. Perfect persons. Okay. The fuck is that? Yes, that's what you look like. Exactly. Okay, tell me about... that was about Shapir, right? Yes, let's talk about the desert. It's Sandman, Hot Scott, Thai Guy. Tell me about the monsters. Griffin, Jackal, Pterosaurus, Ghoul learn their ways in adventurous school. Brigand, Genie, Scorpion, all. Ask for info at the guild hall. Okay. Tell me about Razir. Razira's fear is very queer, and if you do not interfere, I think that it will disappear. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Michelin Man, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. No, it's the Doughberry Pills Boy. Nuns are often in the habit of wearing these with their habit. I can't even tell what this is. This looks like a blanket. Okay, question mark. Eyes. These orbs look very vaguely familiar. The tag says Ali Fakir Genuine X-ray glasses, 15 dinars. They look incredibly large, but the tag also says one size fits all. It must be magic. You don't want to know. That's a Cthulhu plushie. Don't watch this so much, it'll ruin your eyes. This was Kipon's biggest fan until things took a turn for the worse. Kipon grew tired of being blamed for a fool. Aha, get it, biggest fan? There seems to be books in many languages, few of which are comprehensible to you, but you do recognize some old favorites, such as Ghost Writers in the Sky. I think it's Ghost Riders in the Sky, is a book like that or something. It's a Flippy Flyer model XLR8 Frisbee. You can burn 2 pieces of toast at once with this, baby. Now, if only someone could invent electricity, and maybe an outlet, and an extension cord. Aha, so the windbag's been pushing whippy cushions. Okay, so whippy cushions. Oh, these are Antwerps, right? Well, they're either eggplants or that new doll called Baby Antwerp, which, when turned on its back, promptly explodes. You'll have to agree that these are quite clearly orats on a stick. What? What even is this? I can't even with this resolution. It is a hand puppet that is either Cecil the C6 Sea Serpent, Cecil the C6 Sea Serpent, Ollie the Dragon, or Zippy the Pinhead, depending on which way you squint. It is a hand puppet labeled Cookie Monster. How odd. It is a dragon hand puppet. It is a hand puppet bearing the name Rosella. Okay, this is a reference to King's Quest. I think King's Quest 4. Rosella is the protagonist of King's Quest 4, I think. They're the buffoon's balloons, ya boon. Okay, there's balloons, there's hats. The top hats on the bottom are tops because you bought them. It is a green box for holding red pencils. On this shelf are various examples of stuffed things and megusalums? Megusalums? The fuck is a megusalum? Alright, there's the wings. They are Wax and Icarus wings. The label admonishes do not attempt to use these wings in hot climates. Oh, these are beer steins. They are genuine handcrafted Spielbergian beer steins with Baron Stefan's crest. Oh, a lady once asked Kipon for liniment for her sister with which to rub her chickens, but he thought she said 2 rubber chickens. Oddly, she never paid for them or took them home. The label on the sleeve says Commander Cody flying suit. Okay. Commando Cody. Is that a reference to Commander Keen or something? It's placed somewhere between weird and infinity, much more towards weird. Ah, that's another Enterprise. No, you're wrong. It's the USS Exit Prize. Not Enterprise, Exit Prize. Witty. Kipon calls it a self-motivating horizontally situated windmill. Then again, it might be a giant. Oh, that's a helicopter. There seem to be books in many languages, few of which are comprehensible to you. But you do recognize some old favorites, such as To Err is Human. Okay. This. What do you want to buy? Okay, we already have these. I want to oh, we can buy the X-ray glasses. Okay, 125 dinars is a lot. Let's go with 110. 8. Now let me see where I last saw it. I'll have to look for it in the back room. I'll be back in a flash with the stash nash. Our speech skill allows us to reduce to bargain pretty well. Silly me, I did here the whole time. Abracadabra and didgeridoo make the thing appear for you. Here you go, Joe. Hope you're happy, Pappy. If you are inclined to climb, a magic rope can give you hope. To make it rise, close your eyes, raise your arms high and watch it fly. Put the magic rope away. Okay, let's make another purchase. Definitely want force bolt, but we're not paying full price for this. Let's say 16. Now let me see where I last saw it. Oh. Silly me, I did here the whole time. Okay, resto presto, change resto. Here you go. Okay, so now we know force bolt. Communication is now at 106, and we have some intelligence as well. Look at that. Burn this store down. It does not deserve to exist. Yes. The warped mind of a game dev. Look, this is specifically Sierra in the 90s. This was their thing. Like a bunch of details like that. No. Make a purchase. Let's get levitate, and we should go about 20%. 30. 20% of 30 is. It should be for 6. Let's try 25. Yeah, okay, we got away with it. Silly me, I had it here the whole time. Here you go. Thank you, puppy. Okay, last purchase. Let's go down to 11. See if we can get away with that. Wee, smooth talking, dude. You got the gift for the gab tab. Tell you what I'm going to do. Seeing as you being a hero and all, I'll reduce the price to 14 simoleons. Simoleons is the... That's the currency in SimCity. Dinners, that is. Dough, flow, Shapir, Buccaneer. What? This guy. What this guy talks is very annoying. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here's the lowest I can go. 13 dinners, yes or no? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, 13. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto, changeo, rearrango. Here you go, Joe. Hope you're happy, puppy. You put on the glasses. Suddenly, everything appears as though you were looking through a veil. Okay. I'm guessing this is just a scam, but it might come in useful somewhere. Probably. I don't know. This game is full of crap. How much cash do we have left? 346 dinars. How much did we started with like 500 and something, right? Okay, let's say our goodbyes. Ciao for now, pal. Come back again, friend. Can I, maybe walk here, sneaking around here? Yeah, I'll probably just... You look so fully familiar and familiarly awful. Haven't you been here before? Okay. Let's get... If you need to know some knowledge about the magic way, then go and see Aziza, who will enchant you if you say you stay. Watch out, she's testy though. So long, farewell, off with the same. Off with the same. Okay, just leave me alone. Damn. Whew, okay. Ah, I need to rest my ears after this place. Let's have a refreshing drink of water. Okay, full water skin. It's annoying that like you have to like figure out where to look. Okay, this is just full water skin. Only this shows you how much you have actually, how much water you have left. Which is an important thing in this game. Okay. Now where? With the magic web, with the apothecary. We don't see the names of the streets here. I think Aziza. Did you say she was? At the end of Shmali Tariq. Which is here. So on the east end, so here. I guess this one, this here. I think we went there yesterday, but I don't quite remember. In the EGA version, I think it was here. So north, and then all the way to the T. Take a left, and then right and right. So north, left, right, right. North. See, we have a compass. We're accomplished. And now we go to the T intersection. No. It is very disorienting. Okay, yeah, it's okay. We're on our way. We're fine. We're good. All right. And we need to continue until we had a right intersection. Ugh. Very twisty alleyways here. Ooh, what's that? Light iron gate blocks further passage in this direction. Oh, never mind. I just walked past it. It's another twisty path. Okay, now there's one. We need the next one. Somewhere should be a right turn. Oh. I went right instead of left here. No wonder I'm not finding myself. I went the wrong way. Good thing we have a map. This is where we need to go. Here. Hello, strange looking door. The door seems to be watching you. Let's call it Ziza. Let's we have detect magic, right? Detect magic spell. There is a magical aura around the door. No kidding. Let's knock. Pick the lock, listen the door. Knock on the door. You politely knock on the door. Who is it that seeks to enter? Still mold. Who is it that sent you here? Keep on. What is the element most appropriate to the owner of the magic shop? Air. The first is the first, the second is the last. Next comes myself, then comes... We already solved that. It's Aziza. Get it? My first is the first, A. The second is the last, Z. Next comes myself, as in I. And beginning again. Who am I? Aziza. You may enter freely into my home, Stillmold. Hello. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Shall we share tea? Answer yes. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. That was see that what? The tea came in a boat and then poured from the teapot into the thing. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you come from? First, let's make a greeting. Welcome. It is good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter conversation. Well, you kind of started conversation before me, so... thank you. You are most welcome. Okay, let's get down to business. Tell me about yourself. My name means highly prized. It was the name of my mother. Tell me about Aziza's magic. My magic is very practical. I know many things that go on in this land. Unfortunately, Razir has been closed to my far-seeing since the Emir vanished. Soon I will try a different type of spell to see if I can gain more information. Magic? The magic I work with most is water magic, that of knowledge and true seeing. As water can reflect, I too can reflect spells back upon the caster. There is much magic in this land, some of a very dark nature. Tell me about water. Water is the element of healing and life. I use it in all my magical workings. Tell me about nature. Magic can be misused for ill purposes. A foe can seem to be a friend, and the victim is helpless against the foe. The more powerful the magic, the more likely that it can be used for evil purposes. Okay. Tell me about far-seeing. My spells allow me to see things at a distance and to know their true nature. Nature? Magic can be misused for ill purposes. A foe can seem to be a friend. Okay, we just read that. Magic, the more likely that it can... Okay. Tell me about magic games. Keepon likes to engage in magical games with visitors every so often. You should ask him about it. Okay. Tell me about news. Very well, what would you like to discuss? Any rumors? I am not familiar with either gossip. Okay. Tell me about Shapir. This city was built around the magic fountain which flows freely. It is protected by the mountains and the desert, and has known only peace and prosperity until now. Tell me about the inn. You would know more about it than I. Tell me about the fountain. The magical fountain is a symbol of our city. Okay, that's all you know about it? You're a water mage. Tell me about the magic shop. Keepon's magical abilities are great, but his style is much too childish. Still, if you must purchase his sort of toy magic, his shop is the place to visit. Tell me about the Thieves Guild. I am no friend to thieves. Okay. Tell me about the astrologer. The astrologer is fond of making predictions of things to come. Some of the things of which he speaks actually come to pass. Tell me about the katas. The kata are clever people. They work only at things they enjoy. Tell me about the Sultan. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid is a most wise ruler. He often consults me for information about things. He has a good deal of understanding about people, and he knows how best to use them. He is doing everything in his power to prevent the ill omens from coming to pass. Tell me about this. Okay, we asked about the Sultan. Tell me about the desert. The Ifrit make the hot desert sands their home. They are seldom seen. Tell me about the Jinn. The Jinn are very powerful magical beings who roam this land. There are 5 types of Jinn. Jan, Jinn, Shaitan, Ifrit, and Marid. Tell me about the Jinn. Jinn are powerful and rule the air, living in the clouds. Tell me about Jan. Jan are seldom seen. They take the shape of animals and hide in the mountains to avoid outsiders. Tell me about Shaitan. The Shaitan prefer streams and waterways. What about the Ifrit? The Ifrit are associated with fire and as such prefer the desert. What about the Marid? Most powerful and magical of all are the Marid, and the master of the Marid is Iblis. Iblis once sought to rule the world and created a great city in the middle of the desert, but Suleiman ben Dawood summoned all the jinn to rise against Iblis. Iblis was bound in a statue, and his mighty city was destroyed to become his tomb. Okay, we asked about that. Desert? Okay, he asked about that. Tell me about Azir. Azir was like a twin to Shapir until a year ago this month. The Emir Arus was overthrown and disappeared. His brother now sits upon the throne. There is a darkness over the city, through which I cannot see with all my magic. Tell me about the Emir. The Emir Arus was a foolish man who ruled more with his heart than his head. There was magic involved in his disappearance. Since he has been gone, the city of Razir has fallen into dark times, and many have fled the new tyranny. Tell me about that darkness you were talking about. When I try to use Farsi upon the city of Razir, it is as though the city is wrapped in a web of blackness, which I cannot see through. Okay. I guess this covers our conversation, I think. The tea is cool and refreshing. Yeah, I'm not gonna kiss her. Thank her. You are most welcome. Yeah, she does not like thief. Let's not make let's just say goodbye. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime. Okay. Now we have her on our thingy. Where did they say the astrologer is? Astrologer is at the end of Tariq of Stars. Tariq. What? Why is insert? Tariq of Stars. There we go. Where is Tariq of Stars? Tariq of Stars. Okay, so it's south of the Palace Plaza. So over here, I think. Let's go over there. And we need to go south. This is south. Then all the way. Oh, it's just a clothing line. A long thread of twine spread with damp articles of clothing is spanned across an open outdoor gap for maximum exposure to the sunshine, commonly known as a clothesline. You have your own attire. Okay, we can't steal any clothes. I'm going to continue all the way through. I think this is it. Okay, yeah, it says astrologer. Oh, it's just like open here. Come in, Hassan, come in. Oh, that is not you, is it? It is hard for me to tell at such a distance. Come in anyway and welcome. I am Abu Anjun, and I am the astrologer of the stars and omens. Who are you that I might know you? What might I call you? Still Mold. Ah, Still Mold. It is indeed a name for heroes. It is well that you have come. Then, the signs show that we will soon need a hero here. Okay. Astrologer. Yes, no, yes. You used to have a magic 8-ball that performed much the same function as this dartboard. Yeah, nah, yeah, nah. Nah, yeah, nah. The stars are all out of place compared to Spielberg. Where the heck is this place? It's only a model of a planetary system. It isn't the real thing. Let's see. P plus explosion. No, wait. Plus kaboom. Oh, heck, you never were any good at these things anyway. P plus kaboom. What? P plus kaboom. What is the purple thingy there? This is I wave U. I don't know what that means. Every day, the astrologer thanks his lucky stars that he has lucky stars. Oh, can I climb here? Okay, let's greet ourselves. Welcome, may the stars smile upon you. Tell me about yourself. I have been stargazing since I was little. There is so much to learn from astrology. Astrology? Astrology is based on the principle of as above, so below. The heavens reflect the earth and vice versa. Is that your job? My job is to reveal the future to those who seek it. Perhaps you wish to know your own fortune? If you wish to know your fortune, I will need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. Okay, before that, do you have any news? What would you like to consult the stars about? Rumors. I talk to the stars and the things they tell are more than mere rumors. What do the stars have to say? The relationships of the stars influence our lives constantly. In details, man. I need details. Got work to do. Tell me about Shapir. The eye of the shadow is over the city. The dark hand is moving toward us. There will be misfortune here shortly. Eye of the shadow? The planet known as the Eye has crossed the sign of the shadow. The shadow is watching us. And who knows what evil lurks? I sure don't. Tell me about the dark hand. The stars which shape the hand signify action. When the hand is dark, it means oppression. Okay. Tell me about Razir. The dark hand is over Razir now. Its ruling planet has been missing since it passed across the dragon. The dragon? The dragon is the sign of vast magical power. Tell me about the dark hand. The stars which shape the hand signify action. When the hand is dark, it means oppression. Okay. So there's oppression in Razir. We've heard that before. Okay, let's tell him about our adventures in Spielberg. You have lived a most interesting life. I will look into what signs have guided your life thus far and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you will need to come back some other day. Okay. Let's say goodbye. If you need to know more about the future, visit me again when it arrives. I will know more about the future when it's here. Can I climb there? Please, I would prefer if you do not go up there. That leads to my observatory on the roof, where I keep very delicate instruments. Okay. It's fine. I don't mean to trespass. Can I leave? Okay, thank you. How can I tell what time it is? Here, there we go. Day 1, midday. Okay, so the astrologer is here. Let's go back to the plaza of the palace, see if any of these merchants sell anything interesting or have some quest for us or whatever. The finest of carpets in all the land I have for your perusal, hero of the north. Greetings, hero of Spielberg. That is your name. I am Tiram, and all my family makes the carpets. Tell me about your wares. I sell the finest of rugs, hand woven by my family. What's your price? These merchant prices are all too high. Okay. I guess that's it then. Let's take a look at over there. Jewelry of the finest gems inlaid in rings of gold and silver, necklaces of beautiful stones, things of beauty which will last forever, all of which I sell. Greetings. Greetings, O hero of Spielberg. What is your name? I am called Sashanan, the Diamond of the Desert. Tell me about your wares. I have many types of necklaces and bracelets, but my specialty is to sell the jewelry best suited to the customer. I believe, O hero, that for you I have a pin. A pin? Here is a pin with a sapphire of exceeding clarity and color, like that of your eyes, and a simple but elegant gold setting with the color like that of your hair. It would be a gift worthy of a sultan. What's the price? The merchant prices are too high. Okay. Can I even make a purchase? The sapphire pin has a value of 500 dinars. Would you care to bargain? After trying to make a deal for some 20 minutes, you realize that you really don't need the pin that badly. Such a shame that we could not make a deal. The pin was truly perfect for you. Okay, so it doesn't even let me buy anything here because it's too expensive. Rugs are key to victory. I mean, if they fly, then that will be helpful, but they don't look like they're flying. The guards are too busy guarding the palace to listen to you. No one enters the gates of the palace of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, unless ordered to do so. What is your name? They call me Al-Hajjaj. Tell me about Shapir. The duty of a guard in Shapir is to make certain all people are safe from violence or ill-doing. Tell me about the inn. The Kata's Tail Inn is in the Gate Plaza. Okay. Fountain is the heart of the city. Okay, this is just... I have been by a house on Sit Tariq. It has an eye painted upon the door. Adventurers Guild. Adventurers Guild is on the west end of the Plaza of the Fighters. Okay, we haven't been there just yet. At the end of Tariq Stars. Thieves Guild. It is foolish to ask that of me. Tell me about the palace. It is very, very well guarded and only those whom the Sultan trusts and respects may enter. Tell me about the Sultan. Although few see the Sultan, he sees all. The Sultan knows everything and everyone and everything in the city of Shapir. Okay. Tell me about the desert. That is a very dangerous place for any man. Tell me about Razir. It is said that the duty of the guards of Razir is to make certain old people obey the many laws. Okay, I can't really converse with these people too much. Sultanas. No, not sultanas. It's a different kind of sultan. Well, we haven't been to the Plaza of the Fighters yet. There's a weapon shop here and everything. Plaza of Fighters. I'm guessing these clothes are going to be too expensive for us. Cloth of the finest of weaves and the loveliest of colors. Clothes to entice the touch, veils to reveal and conceal. All these have I and more. You can attest to how comfortable and conforming my wares are, for you wear them well. Name. I am Kiram. What about your wares? I have clothes of all sizes and dyes, cloth of the finest dyes. If it is made of cloth, then I carry it in my stand. Perhaps I could sell you a cloth bag to contain your extra equipment. Bags? The bags I have are woven so fine they can carry the sand and plaster used to repair the city walls, yet strong enough that they will not break under so much weight. They cost but 50 centimes. The price of the clothes is 10 dinars. The price of the cloth bag is 50 centimes. Okay. I haven't greeted. Let's make a purchase. Can buy a cloth bag. We are not paying full price. What is this? Um, yeah. It's by 2. Thank you, FND. May it please you well. Okay. I'm not sure what we got that for, but we can, so let's... Okay, what about you? Looks like he's selling ladles? Or is... Oh, it's water skins. Water skins? The finest in leather work will I sell to you, hero from the distant land. My leather is noted the world over for its beauty and durability. Cut the quickly buzz of knowledge of greeting. No, I'm not trying to speak to... I'm trying to speak to myself. Greetings. What is your name? I am Mirak. Mirak? I am Mirak. What about your wares? The belts and boots I sell are made from dyed saurus skin. The very ones you wear came from my stand. I sell many other items made from leather, but the one thing that I sell which every adventurer needs most in this land is a water skin. Belts and boots? Boots and bats and 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 boots and belts. The belts and boots are cut and shaped for the customer and take a few days to create. Tell me about water skins. The water skin will hold enough water for a day's journey in the desert. It can be refilled in the fountain. It is often the only thing between a traveler and certain death when one explores around the city. It will cost you... around the city, okay. Outside the city. I thought like in the city. It will cost you about 100 centimes. Okay, I'll take that. The price of the boots is 500 centimes. The price of the belt is 300 centimes. The price of the water skin is... Okay. Not a big conversationalist. You can only buy the water skin. Let's buy it for 80. Here you go, Effendly. Come again. So now we should have 2 of these. Carrying 2 half-full water skins. Okay. Now we can at least carry some more water, I think. Oh, wait, we didn't go into the weapon shop. Hold up. Hold on there. Let's see what weapons we can buy. We don't really need any daggers. We have enough from the previous game. I am Isur, and this is my weapon shop. I make the best swords and daggers. What do you want? Come over here and face me when you talk to me, wimp. Greeting. You just came here to chat. I'm a busy man. Tell me about your name. I am Isur of the House of Usher. Isur? I am Isur of the House of Usher. Okay. Daily news. Haven't got all day. Make it quick. I was much like, but okay, not a big conversationalist. Tell me about the trophies. Those are my trophies from arm wrestling tournaments in Petalumiere. They are not for sale. Arm wrestling? It takes real muscle to be good at arm wrestling. I'm the best. If you want me to prove it, let me know and I'll be glad to wrestle you. Tell me about Shapir. This place has the best weapon shop in the world. What weapons do you have? I make the finest weapons in all Shapir. You have a sword. Make the finest sword in the city. Daggers, you can sell you the best daggers you've ever seen for only 500 centimes a piece. 500 centimes a piece? God damn, they're expensive. That is sold in one of the Sultan's guards. He picks it up today. Axe, that is sold to someone else. They'll pick it up tomorrow. Chainmail? It is the finest suit of mail in all the realm. Its value is far beyond you. Okay. Tell me about the Adventurers Guild. That place is for sissies, after all. It's run by a woman. Okay, very equal opportunists here. Tell me about the Thieves Guild. I don't like thieves. The thief who breaks in here is in real trouble. Tell me about Dinarzad. Nice dame. Okay. That was, okay, that was Shapir. Tell me about the desert. The desert is where you separate men from wimps. What about the monsters? If you want monsters, go out in the desert at night. That's where real men get weapon practice. Not with some wimpy dame at the guild hall. Well, this guy really doesn't like women. Uh, we can challenge him. Our strength is pretty high. At 100, right? Let's give it a try. Challenge. You want to wrestle, eh? Just to make it worth my while, you put in your place. To put you in your place, why don't we make a little wager? Say 1 dinar. Put down your money and we'll play. Okay. Is this a game that we need to play? How to play? Enter key. Holds back opponent. Space bar. Attempts slam. Left arrow increases pressure applied. Right arrow decreases pressure applied. Oh boy. Left increase. Right decrease. Enter key. Holds back opponent. Attempts to slam. Mouse control. Oh, okay. Down arrow. Okay. I'm not sure I'm actually doing anything. Your staying power diminished. Isur takes advantage of the opportunity to slam your hand to the anvil. Did this actually even work? I'm not even sure. Okay, let's challenge. With money. Do I need to spam the keys or something? Your staying power diminished, Issue takes advantage. I have no idea what just happened. Okay. Let's see if we can buy weapons. We can't buy a sword. Only daggers. We don't need daggers, so let's leave this asshole. Let's be polite. And say goodbye. Good riddance. Good riddance to you. Okay. Let's go talk to some more pleasant people over at the Fighters Guild. Greetings. It is good to see you, young hero. A nice day to be adventuring. Name. My name is Rasha Rakish Satana. I am called Rakish. I am the lion of the Lion Tower people. The Sultan summoned me to Shapir to aid against the dark magic which even now hovers near this city. I fear, though, that I am not the hero I was once. Perhaps you will become the hero they need. Lion Tower people? We are a proud race of strong warriors, although we do tend to be a bit vain and perhaps a bit boastful. So you need a hero? A true hero knows what must be done when there is need, and he must be able to do it. Do you have any news? Shapir has many tales to tell. Of what do you wish to discuss? Rumors. The stories told about Razir lead one to suspect that it is not a very pleasant place to be. Okay, what about Shapir? This is a fine kingdom, and its ruler is very wise. But there are signs of dark magic seeking to overwhelm Shapir. Tell me about the Adventurers Guild. This place is very much a home for me. Adventure? When I was younger, I did much adventuring and exploring. That was, of course, before my leg was injured. I do not travel much now. I am here at the Sultan's request. Because of your leg? My leg was damaged a long time ago when I tried to fight a demon that was destroying my people. The demon struck me with its poison tail. The bone was shattered, and because of the poison, the leg did not heal correctly, even with magic. Tell me about this demon. The demon was sent by a wizard who sought to overthrow my kingdom. I defeated the demon and eventually the wizard, but I had to give up the rule of my kingdom to my brother. The wizard turned out to be a demon who sought through magical means to break the barriers between his world and ours. It took many years, but I at last managed to send the demon wizard back to his own world. Tell me about your kingdom. I ruled the kingdom of Tarna until I had to choose between ruling my people or preventing the wizard from doing greater evil. I do not regret the choice I made. The choice? My brother became a most wise ruler of Tarna, and I learned that it is to be a paladin. I don't know what it is to be a paladin. A paladin? What's a paladin? The way of the paladin is to seek to know that which truly is. The paladin strives to learn his own inner nature and that of others. The paladin does whatever needs to be done to bring light to the world. Not for glory, not for gain. The paladin becomes a paladin because it is his will. Will? The will is the very essence of your soul. Okay, tell me about Tarna. The kingdom of Tarna lies to the southwest, many, many miles from here. I have not seen it for a very long while. Okay, we've been through this. Tell me about the inn. Your Kata friends have the most excellent inn for all I hear. Kata. It is easy to underestimate the Kata. They are shrewd and see much. Tell me about the fountain. The fountain which forms this city is indeed magical. It gives life to all that live around it. Magic. Magic surrounds all of us in this world, and is a part of us also. Aziza has many more answers than I. Aziza? Aziza is a very powerful enchantress, wise in the ways of the elements. You might visit her house near the Shmali Tarik if you can win her respect. Okay, we've been there. Tell me about the Thieves Guild. That is a very dangerous subject about which to inquire. I didn't inquire about that, who me? Pleasant peasants. Naked lions? Yes. Anthropomorphized animals don't need clothes. Unless they're katas. Your needs for clothing is directly proportional to how much of your body is humanoid. Tell me about the astrologer. He seeks knowledge in the stars. I find knowledge everywhere. Oh, return to astrologer on day 2. Forgot to write that down. Also, weapon merchant. Arms wrestling challenge. So I remember not to forget. Tell me about the palace. The palace of the Sultan is a very beautiful place. I believe you will like it. The Sultan? The Sultan Harun al-Rashid watches over his people and strives to make sure they are happy and content. It sorrows him greatly to think of Razir. It angers him greatly to think of the one behind Razir. Okay. That's it. Tell Tell me about the desert. The desert is very dangerous to the unwary. Even a powerful warrior equipped with plenty of water can perish if it travels during the heat of the day. Tell me about the monsters. There are many monsters out on the desert. They are all easy to avoid if you simply do not go out in the desert to look for them. Tell me about Jackalman. When a pack of Jackalmen attack, it is the weakest which strikes first. Keep your blade trained upon one at a time until that foe is defeated, or you will find yourself overwhelmed by their numbers. Tell me about ghouls. A ghoul is a very dangerous thing to fight. Its very touch draws your life from you. You must be very quick to avoid its touch. What about brigands? Brigands search the desert for unwary travelers. They will kill gladly and steal whatever they can. What about scorpions? It is unwise to get into a fight with a scorpion unless you have taken a poison cure pill and are very skilled at dodging and parrying. Few escape from combat with a scorpion. What about pterosaurs? The pterosaurus is very swift, and its powerful hindquarters can easily disembowel a man. What about the griffin? The griffin is a tough fighter, but it seldom attacks humans unless it is provoked. Okay. What about Razir? The rumors from Razir are that laws have become more important than men, and that it has become a crime to think. Few go to that city now, and even fewer return. What about your name? My name is Rasha Rakish Olsana. I'm okay, we've been through that. Okay, that's all I can get from you. I can tell you about Spielberg. You have truly earned the title of hero, okay? Say goodbye. Farewell, young adventurer. We shall speak again soon, no doubt. Okay, let's go to the guild hall. Ah, the hero of the katas. You have some reputation already. To hear merchants talk, if you are as good as they say you are, then you must be plenty good. I be Uhura. I be honored to visit here. Let's greet her. Greet! Habari, young adventurer. It is good to have your kind here. Tell about Spielberg. Maybe you find work for hero here too. Okay. Tell me about your name. My name is Uhura. It means freedom in my people's voice. People? My people be very far from here. I be Simbani warrior, but Simbani woman cannot be wife and warrior. So I be coming to Shapir to find father, so I can bear child. Now I have Simba, and still remain Simbani warrior. Ah, she found a loophole. Tell me about your homeland. My land and people are many months' travel from here. Who is Simba's father? Simba's father be in the Sultan's guards, strong fighter. He be almost better than me. Okay. You have any news? Always be things going on here. Much to talk about. What you want to know? Rumors. Maybe they be needing new guild master here soon. I be thinking. When problems in Shapir, and problems be in Shapir, I be here. When problems be going, I be going. Tell me about this Shapir. This be a good place to stay while Simba be so small. Soon he be big enough to travel, when we be going back to my home. Tell me about the Adventurers Guild. This place I be working while Simba be small. I be good fighter, good adventurer. You need help fighting, I be good teacher too. Need practice? Maybe we'll practice combat skills, you and I. What do you do here for work? Rakish be saying that bad things happen here soon. Bad magic. He come down, somebody who has got to stop him. Bad magic, he come down, somebody has got to stop him. Maybe you. Tell me about Rakish. Rakish be a very fine warrior. He knows to be gentle and kind too. Very wise, very strong, but his leg be plenty bad. Hurt him all the time. Rakish leg be broken, badly in fight long time. He did not heal right. The book? Oh, the signature book. That'd be where you sign in to be adventurer in Shapir. Quest board? There'll be jobs, plenty rewards for good adventurers. There'll be many more before I come here, but I be taking care of Simba too much now for jobs. Rewards? The Sultan be very wise and generous. Sometimes he has Rakish give rewards to those who have done things for him. Okay. Black? That'd be the motto of the EOF. Read it. Men join to show off muscles and talk big. Okay. Tell me about the fountain. You will be finding fountain if you go east of this plaza. Tell me about the inn. Hear many good things about your friends at the inn. They be heroes to the other kata. Say that you be hero too. Kata? Kata, they be good hunters if you get them away from the city. Yes, I am a hero. To be a real hero here, you need to become paladin. Paladin? What's a paladin? One very special a paladin be. Talk to Rakish. He be knowing very much about paladins. Okay, we're not going to become a paladin. We're too sneaky for that. Tell me about Harik. In the plaza of the fountain, be the man who makes things go to help people. He always needs things to be making what he does. Oh, that's the apothecary. Tell me about Isu. Isu's the weapon maker. He hates her. Tell me about Isu. That man has more muscles than he has brains. He makes good weapons though. His swords be very fine. Okay, that was a diplomatic answer from her. Tell me about Dinarzad. Go to the east and then you go south and get... Okay, then I keep on laughing. I'd be a very strange man, I think. His shop of magic be east of here in the plaza of the fountain. Tell me about the palace. My man works at the Sultan's palace. It'd be the east of here. Tell me about the Sultan. Good leader. When troubles start to happen in Razir, he be going with his men there. Magic windstorm blew up and many men died. My man say the Sultan be plenty brave, but could not stop magic. Okay. Oh, we asked about that. Tell me about Simba. Simba means lion in my language. Rakish say he sounds like a lion cub when he cries. Okay. Tell me about the desert. No place for fools. Too hot in the day, too many monsters at night. Very easy to get lost and never come back from there. Tell me about the monsters. Many monsters live in the desert. You be going there, you need watch for jackalmen and ghouls at night. During day, you find brigands, scorpions and pterosaurs. Always a problem. Okay, we've already covered these. One jackalman not be all that tough, but many jackalmen be wearing men. Okay, ghouls. Ghouls with bad magic. They steal your life and then use it to cast spells against you. Avoid the spells and kill them quickly while it's... Okay. Brigands be only moderate fighters, but they can still kill unprepared victims. You'll be fine as long as you attack and defend better than they do. Okay. You do know how to deal with scorpions. If you be finding scorpion, you must wash the tail. If the tail gets you, then you will be plenty sick, maybe dead, unless you get healing. Scorpion be not very smart fighter though. Pterosauruses. Dinosaur thing with many claws and teeth. It likes to eat people. Look out when it leaps at you. It can tear you up if you do not dodge. A few weeks ago, one Pterosaurus approached city and invade pen. Tried to kill riding sauruses. Rakish was nearby and helped gateguard slay it. Now head hangs here on the wall. Okay, what about Griffin? Strong fighter with claws and beak it be. Tear you to shreds unless you dodge and fight better. So basically, her answer to fighting monster is get good. Okay, tell me about Razir. Very bad things happen there. Maybe they start to happen here. I be hoping not. I be strong fighter, but such things come with bad magic. Hard to fight magic with a spear. Okay. Say goodbye. I'll be seeing you later. Let's go The standard Guildhall quest board, one of the less unusual things in this room, has an assortment of notices posted. Let's go, it will be given to the one who restores the Emir of Usadin to his rightful place in the palace. Okay. We have the paladin who is willing to brave the desert should seek Harik Atar in his shop. Okay, we've been there. Those who do service to the city and land of Shapir shall know their rewards of goodness. There is needed for a spell of great power, the willing part of a dervish. I inquired the magic shop. Okay. Keep on. Nothing needs. The whirling part of a dervish. Okay. Given to those who restore the Emir. No. Emir. Aus. Edin. At Razir. Okay. $1,000. Okay. This creature's head looks like that of an overgrown canine, but if the plaque is to be believed, it must have been separated from a humanoid torso. The plaque reads, Jackalman slain by sweeping Sir James. It could come only from Hephalumpis Prombinus. Okay, we've discovered that that was from Winnie the Pooh. The stuffed head brings back memories of your encounters with those lovable Saurus Rexes in Spielberg. This relative doesn't look as bulky, but seems every bit as mean. The plaque reads Pterosaurus slain by Rakish Satana. This is a logo of the Eternal Order of the Fighters. There is some text written on the plaque. If you got real guts and don't know the meaning of fear, if you got real muscles and don't take guff from no one, if you got a real weapon and know how to use it, then maybe you are good enough to join the Order of the Eternal Fighters. The order which is eternal. We pick only the best to join and we'll be watching you, so don't just be good, be great. Be a member of EOF, Eternal Order of Fighters. The guts, the glory, the greatest. Okay. Let's go sign our names here. Maybe we can do some training with Uhura here. Oh, I need to go to the room with the practice thingy. That will be the place to see just how good a fighter you are. I get tired of not using spear and shield for so long a while. Maybe you and I will go check out skills there. No magic though, I don't do magic. No throwing things either, only melee fighting. Time for a battle cry. The baby is just right there when we're going to do some fighting. This be the training area. Sometimes Rakish and I spar here when his leg be not hurting. If you have some spare time, we can practice a bit together. You may not be a warrior, but basic combat knowledge still be useful to keep you alive. It would be best to wait until you're back in the main real hall before telling you about... Okay, let's go... Battle advice? Before Simba was born, I be doing some hunting in desert. Fought many monsters. If you be wanting to know more about them, just say so. Okay, we've been through the conversation. Challenge? Mzuri-san, I accept your challenge. Let's fight. Okay, so this system is a little bit different. Whoa. Oh, misclicked. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down, I get knocked down. But I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Yes, counterattack. If you jump back and then do a special attack just in time, you can do like a counter. I get knocked down, but I get up. Throw the baby. No. Don't throw the baby. I'm doing more damage, but I'm running out of stamina. I guess maybe that's the idea. Like, I need to be more conservative with my actions. No, didn't make that jump this time. Didn't make that jump again. No, come on. Why is it working? Why does she have so much stamina? I'll just stay here and rest a little bit. Whew. See, and this is like, we've reduced the difficulty of the game by quite a lot. And whoa! Oh, it ended. What happened? You'll be plenty handy with daggers. If you'll be carrying additional daggers, throwing them at enemy be good way to weaken him. Throw an extra dagger by pressing Q right before the first dagger toss ends. This can be done multiple times. Ah, okay. That's a good advice. And we are knackered. Well, we got a little bit of honor, got some dodge, got some weapon use, a bit of strength. Got some training done. You may be wanting to know about some basic combat action. I'd be happy to teach you. Okay. I didn't do the tutorial, I just went straight through the challenge. Maybe this will give us a little bit more information. This tutorial is intended to introduce the player to the basics of the game's battle system. Okay. Good, we start with some footwork. First move backwards, like this. Okay, backwards. Move back one more time. There you go. We now both be standing at the edge of the combat area. None of us be capable of moving further backward. Now, walk forward again to advance an opponent. If enemy be right in front of you, you cannot advance further. Footwork also be important when getting out of harm's way. There be various ways to dodge incoming attacks. Most common way of dodging be moving sideways. Careful of empty swings with this weapon. Be careful if enemy swings with his weapon. If you be dodging in the wrong direction, you'll be walking right into his blow. Press keypad 1 and keypad 3, press down to dodge sideways. Ready? Go! Good. In real combat, opponent may be faster. I'll be going easy on you now. Reflexes and blade must be equally sharp, otherwise you lose. There'll be more ways to evade blows in combat, all of them based on principle of footwork. Easiest way is jumping backward and moving out of my reach. Let's try. Let's keep it down to avoid attacks. This key has 3 different functions. There we go. Problem with jumping backward be that you can get yourself cornered this way. If an attack is aimed high, you can quickly duck under it. This is not very tiring and you remain within range of a quick counterattack, but will only work if act as at last moment. Need good timing, let's try. Press keypad 2 down at the last moment to duck high attacks. Time reaction better. Do not react too soon, you'll be giving up valuable terrain that way. Okay, I did do that too soon, try again. Okay, that was too late. Certain attacks will always knock you back in one hit. Be careful of aggressive opponents. Try again. Okay, there we go. Well timed. Now we try something similar. If enemy uses attack aimed at kneecaps or feet, you can jump up to avoid it. I do a low jab and you dodge by jumping. Press keypad down at the last moment in order to jump over the low attack. There we go. Make sure to defend like that in actual combat too. Now we do some attacking. Combat can't be won unless you can damage enemy. The safest and fastest way to attack be the stab or thrust. Stab does not do much damage, but enemy won't have much time to defend against it or counter it. Try stabbing. Let's keep an eye on it to stab the opponent. Finally, let's practice the swing. This attack be slower than the stab, but inflicts more damage. Attack me once more. As you can see, opponent will mind defense and you better be doing too. That'll be all for now. Next training session we fight for real. One more thing. If you think you'll be losing, run away. Survival will be more important than pride. You may die gloriously out in the desert, but nobody here will ever know. Press escape if you want to run away from combat. Okay. Okay, we learned some basics. To be fair, I kinda knew most of that, but it's nice to have a refresher. Also, we probably got some skills out of this. No, we did not. Anything else we can do here? Nah. Let's say our goodbyes. Let's talk to the baby. Agugugugoo. Goo. Poltergeists make up the principal types of spontaneous material manifestations. This kid is very intelligent. Don't bother, he only tries to show off. Okay. Let's say our goodbyes. because we are polite. Well, hey, hero, come back if you need more information for combat practice. Okay. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. But I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. At least on the first day, right? We have a meeting tomorrow with the astrologer who is going to give us information. And Dinarzad wants us in the evening of tomorrow's evening, wants us to go and do some thieving work for her. Okay, we found Aziza, found the apothecary. No, it's not what I wanted. I wanted to move these here. And oh, we need to find wheat. I'm not sure where it is. I think I vaguely remember from the last time I actually played this game, which was probably 20 years ago or so, even more. I think it's here in the very north edge. We need to go there and cast detect spell, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we found the astrologer. We need to come back tomorrow. Weapons of unresting challenge. We need to do that. Restore the Amir who subs in. Okay. What time is it? In game, I mean. Mid-afternoon. What time is it outside the game? Alright, we're good. Okay, let's go try and find that magic place. I think it's right there. Let's go to Aziza and make our way through here. Or maybe it's here, or it's in one of these alleyways. Now, I'm not so confident about going there, but we've asked whoever we can ask. They didn't really give us direction. They just said we need to detect magic to find it. Okay, let's go here. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's that's the Prince of Persia here. The Prince of Shapir, he's not. That's I like that. That's a Prince of Persia reference. Okay. North, and then left, right, right. Right? Right. North. I think this is north, yes. Left. And then the next right. Oh, hello. Sekata merchant peddling wares. Merchant, my name is Lira. What are your wares? Sell bottles of sunscreen for tourists who are not prepared for the desert heat. Okay. Apparently I can't buy anything here. I mean, I could use sunscreen. Okay, these are just random NPCs. They're not, they don't have anything interesting. Is this the place? Yes. And then the next right. And it's gonna bend over here. And then another bend. And we should get a... There we go. Okay. Sahir Tariq. This dead-end alley looks much like the other streets of Shapir. You feel a very slight tingling feeling almost beyond the limits of sensation. Yep, I think I was right. It's a good thing I remember this because I don't think I would have been able to find it without... if I didn't remember where it is. We need to cast... Detect Magic. There we go. A door appears. Knock on the door. There is no answer to your knocking. Listen, you can hear a faint magical swirling sound coming from beyond this door. I think this is a mage's place, right? Let's cast Open. You are so exhausted, everything hurts. Better get some rest. Yeah, I'm very low on stamina. You have entered the very strange place. The path you walk upon seems to be carved from ivory. The walls around you seem carved of marble. Between the walls and the path is a gap through which you view total darkness when you look down. When you look up, you see the same limitless black. You have a funny feeling you aren't in Shapir anymore. You have been walking through halls hung with portraits of many wizards. At last you come to some pictures that you recognize. You hear several voices. Who are you that enters the lofty portals of the Wizards' Institute of Technocracy? Still mold. Why have you sought to enter into the Wizards' Institute of Technocracy? Learning? Training. Training. We do not accept intruders in our town. What? God dang it. Hello? Can you try this again? I said to enter wit. What was the reversal spell? They have reversal spell, I think. That's what the dude said. Did you say? I think that's what I get it. Spells. Except intruders. God damn it. We are going to figure this out, don't worry. Actually, can I open it? The door defies your attempt to open it. Yeah, I need to open it by magic. That makes sense. Enter wit. Wizard. Who do you call upon to be your sponsor and mentor in these hallowed halls of the Wizards Institute of Technocracy? That's funny. He doesn't look anything like the way Peter Ledger drew him in Conquest of Camelot. He doesn't look anything like Sam Neill. Oh, it's Merlin. Sam Neill played Merlin in the miniseries. You always wondered what Erana looks like. She reminds you of Ganesta, a fairy you once knew. Oh, this is Erana. From Erana's piece. The portrait of Erasmus appears to be a duplicate of the one you remember hanging in his house on Zauberberg. You think that perhaps he has a few more crinkles around his eyes. Like most of the wizards, Zara's expression is serious and intent. She shows little propensity towards humor. That's the wizard from Spielberg. The portrait shows Harry Houdini in a typical state of intense concentration. The portrait is a politely formal. The portrait is politely formal, befitting Aziza the Enchantress. The portrait shows a wizard with a severe nature. He appears totally humorless. The picture is entirely black. Okay. Who do you call upon to be your sponsor? Aziza? Aziza, Enchantress of Sapir, Wizard of Water, do you accept Steelmold to be your initiate into the Wizard's Institute of Technocracy? I cannot pass judgment upon the candidate until I have worked with him for some months. I am unwilling to have someone I do not know well as my initiate. You must choose another sponsor. Okay, Erasmus is my boy. Well, let's try Zara, right? Zara. Zara Shashina. Wizard of the Eastern Woods, emissary of the fairy folk. Do you accept Steelmold to be your initiate into the Wizard Institute of Technocracy? Outside of the few spells I gave him, I have no knowledge of his skills or abilities. I will not accept responsibility for him. You must choose another sponsor. Okay. Erasmus. There is a moment of silence. Do you actually request such a whimsical wizard to be your sponsor? They don't want him to be my sponsor. It was the choice he made. But you know what Erasmus is like. Do we have to endure his sense of levity? It was the initiate's decision. Let him abide with it. Very well. Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, Archmage Extraordinaire, do you accept Steelmold to be your initiate into the Wizard's Institute of Technocracy? You hear the familiar voice of Erasmus. Let me see, Steelmold. Ah, yes, the young hero who was so bright. You hear the squeaky voice of Fenris. You think anyone who laughs at one of your jokes to be brilliant? A good sense of humor is an excellent indicator of superior intellect. Yes, but the keyword is good. Erasmus, do you or do you not accept Steelmold? I, Magister Erasmus of Zauberberg, do hereby accept Steelmold as my initiate for wit. Wizards Institute of Technocracy. Of course. Now, hero of Spielberg, before you can be initiated into wit, Wizards Institute of Technocracy, Wizards Institute of Technocracy, you must first prove you are magically and mentally worthy. You will be presented with a choice of 3 objects. Using the spells at your command, you must choose the correct object, move it to the stand, and cause it to ring using only 3 spells. The choice of the first 2 spells should be self-evident, and the third is also. Erasmus. Oh, all right. Well, good luck, young hero. And remember the joke about the man who grew more mellow as he grew bolder. What? He no longer had harebrained schemes. No, he had such a hair-triggered temper. Hair-triggered temper. He's trying to give us a hint here. We need the trigger spell. Erasmus. Very well then, young hero. Please step into the dark room. Purely a formality. Don't worry about a thing. Ouch, my forehead. Okay. You find yourself in a strange place. For some reason, you cannot move your feet, although you see nothing constraining them. A strange feeling passes through you, as though someone were examining you closely. Can we save here? We haven't saved in a while. Wheat test. It's not real obvious at first what this does, but it's intricately covered. If it looks like a bell and it sounds like a bell, it's a bell. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you. She was the belle of the ball till someone told her no. Okay, we now detect magic. Okay, this one is the one we need to lift. So let's get a fetch spell. And now we need... is this trigger? No, it's Shazzle Dazzle. Trigger. Erasmus! Fenris! Yay! Very good, Stillmold. You have shown yourself very capable in figuring out the spells needed for the pretest. However, before you can be considered a true wizard, you must pass the trial of initiation which the Wizards of Wit will give you. I warn you, this test will take all of your wits and magical skill in order to succeed. If you succeed, you will then face... but I cannot say no more. Say no more. So, hero, good luck. Promises, promises. You said you would say no more. Oh, Fenris. Good luck, Stillmold. Okay, so now we face the actual test. You have shown yourself to be resourceful in your use of spells under simple conditions. To become a wizard, you must prove that you are capable of using magic under time-critical and life-threatening conditions. You will be presented with a series of 4 tests that will require all your intelligence and magic. Should you fail, your very life may be endangered. Will you accept the challenge and walk the path of wizardry? Yes! You find yourself walking on a narrow pathway leading to the edge of infinity. You hear only your own footsteps. Oh, can't save here. You must now stand into the wind. Levitate? Force... Calm. I think it's either calm or maybe force bolt. Let's try levitate. Okay. Can we cast anything? Okay, that's not helpful. Let's try Force Bolt. That didn't work. Try Calm. As in, calm the fuck down and stop turning. Fetch. Oh, now levitate. Ah, we got caught. Ugh. You hear the voices. You will certainly have to be more clever and more skilled if you hope to be initiated. Perhaps you should practice your spells more. No, 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 we got it, we got it. Take magic. And now we need fetch. I moved my position, that's why it didn't work. And now trigger. If I was standing where I was, it would have worked. It's annoying that they don't let me save after this part. Let me save, let me save, let me save. Okay. No saving for you. I don't even know how much mana I have left. Okay. Okay. Let's do Force Bolt. Okay, I need to get closer and then levitate. Okay. Oh, I need to hit it at the top to make it change position. No, wait, god damn it! How do you go down? How much money do we have left? And at least our magic skills are improving. Let's go back here. This time I'll save. Just before triggering the thing. Fetch. And now, trigger. I'm going to go through this animation again. Yes, yes, yes. Just let me save here. God damn it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, air. Got it. Okay, let's hit it at the top. And now levitate. As high as I can. There we go. Got it. Okay, that's number one. You must now face raging earth and stone. Fire will break the stone, right? That was about as useful as bouncing flame dart off of a brick wall. Okay, there we go. Let's try fetching from the bottom row. You don't have the ability to fetch such a huge object. Okay. Open. So there's no effect. Hey, Litvip. How's it going? We are here to quest for glory. Yes, we are trying to quest for glory. So far we are questing for bewilderment. The wall appears to have a spell placed upon it. Okay. The wall is made of earth and stone. So we need a trigger. Oh shit. Can we razzle dazzle it? Oh, let's try calm. There we go. Nice, calm pile of bricks. The wall appears docile for the time being. Let's climb. Look at that. Look at that cheeky smile.
The guests have arrived.
Hey, group. What? Oh, he's very angry. No! What happened? You hear the voices. You will certainly have to be more clever and more skilled if you hope to be initiated. Oh, god damn it. We failed again. Looks like this run has hit a wall. No, looks like this run was hit by a wall. If you've not been paying attention. How much mana do I have left? Oh, actually, we have quite a lot. Our stamina is worth shit. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Detect magic. It's open. No, it's open. There we go. Wasting my mana on glitches. Walk the path of wizardry. Do I have to do all of it again, though? Can I just skip to the part that I... Please don't make me do this. Okay, we're doing it again. Oh. This is giving me the vibes like filling up, you know, an internet form, a government form. Where halfway through you get, you know, you get stuck and you have to restart from the beginning. Okay. We've done that. That's challenge number 1. Hey, Phoenix. V-Gates. You must now face Raging Earth and Stone. Okay. Let's trigger it. Now, let's calm it the fuck down. Let's climb. Stop wasting your time. This thing is about to wake up. And now we levitate again. Would you like the concentration to cast that spell? No. Calm again. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Calm down. Okay, there we go. Whew. What's this game about? It's about trying to become a hero. Well, we already are a hero. We're trying to continue to be a hero. Right now we're trying to pass a wizard's test. You must now overcome the subtle strengths of water and ice. Okay, what... Okay, we can cast fire on it. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Ouch, why did you treat yourself so inappropriately? Okay. You seem to have meddled the hoarfrost. Now you can see that the iceberg is fractured. Okay. Now I'm guessing we smash it with a force bolt. You need to target your spell better to use iceberg's weakness against it. Ah, okay. I need to target like here. Ouch, why do you yourself so inappropriately? The fissure in the ice seems to be the weakest spot. Okay, so we need to attack here. Yeah. And again. We see that you haven't enough magical power remaining to finish our test. We dismiss you from our presence. God dang it. Time is much too valuable to be wasted upon one with so little magic. Do not bother returning until you have acquired more power. We ran out of mana. There's our mana pill. You feel a surge of power as the magical energy of the pills releases itself into your system. The pills make you thirsty, so you take out your water skin. Take a careful sip from your water skin. It tastes great. How much did we get? Not enough. Okay, let's get another one. Okay, now we have full mana. We gotta man up to do this. And now open. Walk the path of wizardry. Okay. What time is it? Alright, after we finish this, we need to go to get some dinner. I can hear the clinking of crockery as people are eating. It's making me hungry. Okay. And now... shoot! And now... levitate. All the way up. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay. Good job. Next. You must now face raging earth and stone. Wait, I can say... What am I... I'm a fucking moron. I can save here. Why am I going back all... Going back all the way outside every time like an idiot. Okay, let's trigger. And then calm. Just like a good internet debate. You trigger and then you calm. You trigger and then you calm. Stop showing off. Calm again so it doesn't knock us out. And we're ready for the next one. Whew. That's air, earth. Now we're getting through ice. Good job, thanks. Let's save here. Now we need to do the fire. Now we need to do force bolt. And again. And again. That really hurt, but it only really hurt for a few minutes. The pain is quite gone now, so it's every other sensation. Taking quick stock of your condition, you find the reason. You're dead. Better aim elsewhere next time. I don't know what happened. Did I get hit by a shrapnel or something? Or was it reflected back to me? Okay, another one here. So just hit at the top. Okay, that was... I don't know why I had to go and make this so much more complicated than it should have been. You must now withstand the fury of the flames. My flames. Okay. Let's open the door from afar. Okay, talk about overexerting yourself. That last little maneuver wore you out so much it hurt. I think I just ran out of stamina. Where do you store your stamina? Let's restore our stamina. Our health is super fucking low. Why? Let's take some healing pills. Okay. Should be okay for now. Do we need to calm the flames before we get in there, maybe? The door seems to have absorbed your spell. We fetch the door? No. With the door open, the fire's heat is more intense. Oh, we didn't die because of the fire. I died out of exhaustion in the first time. Close all windows to asphyxiate the flame. Yeah, I think this is going to be something like that. Now we can calm. The flames have died down, only to reveal a hole burned into the pathway. Close the door. Close door. Door is swung out too far. You can't reach it from the pathway. Ah, fetch. There we go. Say, have you figured this out, or are you just playing it by ear? No, I figured it out. We need to push the door. There we go. GG! You did it! You're at wit's end! Haha! WIT is the name of the institution. Wizards Institution of Technocracy. GG! You have proven yourself worthy of the Wizards Institute of Technocracy and Erasmus's faith. Congratulations, you are now a wizard initiate. Now you have outgrown the childish hero business and can devote yourself to years of metaphysical musings and esoteric exercises designed to invigorate your intellect and to manipulate your mental and magical muscles. That was a sentence. You have passed this day from the lesser mortal plane into the realm of wizards. You are now qualified to begin your postgraduate magical training. In 15 or 20 years, you will be ready to return to the world of mere men. Until that time, you will bask in the sunshine and security of academia, knowing you shall receive the best of all possible educations. I think I'm busy. Ahead of you are the wonders of wizardry. Behind you are all the petty problems inherent in the mundane land. You have passed beyond those weaklings who depended upon your skills and dared to call you friend. You... Is he guilt-tripping me? You will now learn the real magic of the Wizards Institute of Technocracy, knowledge gained through careful study. Walk away from the world of those fools who claim they need you. You are more than just a hero now. You are a scholar. You have only to take the oath that you will ignore and forget about those who said they needed you in the land of Shapir and devote yourself to the improvement of your mind and magic. Will you take the oath? No. Well, it is obvious you think being a hero is more important than being a scholar. Perhaps someday, when you have matured a bit, you will comprehend the enormity of the education you have ignored. The Wizards Institute of Technocracy is for real wizards rather than the real world. You hear the voice of Erasmus again. Congratulations, Wizard Stillmold. You have shown exceptional intelligence by refusing to take their silly oath. After all, what good is magic or knowledge unless you use it? My graduation present for you is the reversal spell. You may recall the kobolds' use of it against you in Spielberg. Cast reversal and magical attacks directed at you will rebound to their caster, but take care, it will not help against the indirect effects of other spells. You feel the thrill of knowledge, now you know how to cast the spell of reversal. You should now return to Shapir. They really need a real wizard hero like you there. And remember, those who can, do. Those that can, tell others what to do. Fenris, when is a rat not a rat? When it turns into its rat hole? No, when it's eradicated. I stun, goddammit. Why are you writing video games? What did the rat say as he fell 12,000 feet straight down? It's a long way to tip a ratty. It's a long way to tip a ratty, or maybe cheese it. I Swiss I hadn't gone this way. Oh, all right. What did the rat say? I'm not sure either, but I know a way to find out. Care to volunteer? I guess I blew it. I'd better be good for a while, right? Right, at any rate, wizard hero, good luck and farewell. Just throwing out. Let's see, am I still a thief? Yes, I'm still a thief, but I did get the wizard stuff. Not staff, stuff. Yes, now we have the reversal spell. Good God. Alright, we're doing a lot better on our first day this time. It's mid-afternoon. Remember, when we played this yesterday in the EGA version, the day ended and we barely managed to exchange our coins and talk to a person. Now we've pretty much found most locations of interest and talked to most people we can talk to right now. Oh boy. Let's get back to the inn. See what's what. Welcome, hero. Greetings. We are most honored by your presence at our inn, hero of Spielberg. Anything new? No. All right, that was a nice daily start. I think tomorrow we'll go and talk to the astrologer. Let's talk to the astrologer, and in the evening of day 2, we need to talk to Dinazad and get some thief work done. That should be nice. And I guess we'll also go out exploring, right, in the desert, to get some stuff done. How much cash? We still have plenty of cash. Good. It's good that I grinded cash in Spielberg. Leather skin is almost empty. Oh, we need to fill our water skin at the fountain. We gotta remember that. And yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. What time is it? Oh, I've only streamed for 3 hours. I felt like it was way longer than that. It's all the talking. Ugh. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be here tomorrow, I think. Maybe, question mark? Yeah, probably. Yeah, for the continuance of this wonderful story. What we have here. It's gonna get very rowdy. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. I definitely enjoyed this more than the EGA version we played yesterday. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Where's the button? Cheers for stream. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream. It is 4th or 5th in a row from now. Yes, I'm almost a regular streamer. Bye. Thanks for watching.